Going on a trip or a vacation with a narcissist can be one of the most awful and miserable experiences that you will ever have. Usually getting anywhere takes time. Could be hours in the car, hours on a plane. However you get there, think of all the time it takes to get to your destination. It could be visiting a museum or a natural landmark or a man-made human landmark. And you expect that when you get there, whatever you visit will be the center of your attention. Well, that's not so with the narcissist. The narcissist always has to be the center of your attention. So the chances of you enjoying what you've come to visit, like a museum or a historic site or a restaurant, is not going to be very good if the narcissist has to be the center of your attention. And it's miserable when you realize this. You realize that you think just for a second they're going to leave all of that behind, but they don't. When the narcissist comes with you, they bring their narcissism with them. And so everything revolves around them, even on vacation, even during a trip. And this is a miserable reality. There are two peculiarities about the narcissist. They love to upset you when you're eating, and they love to upset you in the car. I think in the car is because you don't have anywhere else to go. You're kind of stuck there. And when you're eating, they must know something about how to upset your digestion and upset you or try to destroy you enjoying what you're eating. And it's a peculiarity about the narcissist that they love to upset you in the car and they love to upset you when you're eating. They may talk about their ailments, about how they're sick or they're not feeling well the whole time to ruin the trip. They may start an argument. Well, they'll most definitely start an argument to try to ruin the trip. And I think even in the car is supposed to be kind of peaceful. And I think that's why they love to start arguments in the car. But any joy, any peace is going to be ruined by the narcissist's arguments, I've noticed. So then another thing is, I've noticed this, at least with the narcissists who are women. You may have to change the gender for yourself. They're like a train, their previous male partners are like cars on a train. And they're always bringing those partners with them, even if they're not physically there. Of course, I can't imagine that someone would tolerate someone bringing an ex-partner on a vacation with them anyway. Hopefully you're not tolerating that. But let's just say in the case that the partner is not physical, they always have to bring the memories of the partner with them, don't they? They always have to bring the good memories with them, the bad memories, constantly telling stories of all their previous boyfriends, because that's part of their identity. There is no identity for the narcissist without stories, without how they were a victim or a hero. But I just wanted to touch on that today, about how miserable it can be. And the main thing to remember is that when you go on a trip or a vacation with the narcissist, the landmark, the restaurants, the food, the sights, the sounds are not going to be the center of attention. The narcissist is going to be the center of attention. And that is going to make for a very miserable trip or vacation.